And we're gonna definitely keep in mind that Kate is a drinker. No shade.
First of all, it's too early to drink, okay? It is 7:47 here in the morning. So we're not drinking, we're not doing any of that. That's not the issue. The issue is that when I heard Samiya screaming like that, no, I did not see her physically getting abused. It brought up old wounds that I have dealt with. I used to say, Mommy, stop hitting me, Mommy. She used to go in on me, butt naked, on the bed with a belt. Not only the belt, but the belt buckle as well. And she used to beat the fuck out of me. And I used to have to go to school with webs all over my legs. Some of the webs were bleeding. And this happened repeatedly every week. So what I'm saying is that it opened up old wounds that I can never get rid of those wounds because they're still embedded in me when I was 11, 12, 13 years old.
I understand that because that happened to me where I couldn't even sit down. That was the old school method. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna beat your ass and you can't sit down. But I'm saying for Samiya, she don't really get whoopings, okay? And so of course she's gonna be extra dramatic. She had all her clothes on. She was not butt naked because CPS definitely wanted to see clothes she had on. Because remember, after it happened, y'all seen me trying to figure out what's the issue between her and her daddy. She had all her school clothes, long sleeve shirt. She did not get no beats across her face, nothing like that. She got chastised by her daddy, and of course it didn't sound right because she's getting a whooping. How is it supposed to sound?
My issue though with the people on this app, bro, is that they project their issues. Like I'm not taking no shade from you, sis, because we all got our ass whipped. But because you haven't healed from your stuff doesn't mean that Samiya is gonna go through the same thing you did. It's not the same situation. And so it just kills me how people project their situation and then you're invested because you felt some type of way about what happened to you. That's not the same situation here. We have to keep things in the right context. Context is so very important.
Yeah, that's all I was saying was that we're not taking away from the fact that, yeah, a lot of our teachers and raising was wrong. Like, black folks definitely raised us toxic as fuck. But I'm saying in the sense of, like, they treat it like that's not this same thing. Like, everybody blew up Angelic shit. Like, bro, y'all got your ass whooped. Like, stop.
But how long? But Charlie was the same. What's about some? She needs to whoop they new kids' ass. They disrespectful.
I mean, it's confused, but I never. But can I say something? Because I have kids, and I never hit them with a belt. I used to pop their ass with an open hand, you know what I'm saying, or pinch their motherfucking ear, but I never fucking hit them with a belt because of the trauma that I suffered, and I didn't want them to suffer the same trauma. That's still projection, boo. I love you respectfully, but that's projecting your situation. It's not really projected because it's real. It's real. It's something that I suffered from, and it's not right. It's not but you have to heal from that, boo. Can't nobody do that. You're gonna always be triggered by anything that you see that's abusive until you heal yourself first. Right. Nobody else is gonna make you feel better. Like I said, I'm very successful. I have a home. I have 4 kids that are in college, so I think that I did a lot of good healing. I went to parenting classes. I did anger management classes. Yeah, but here in the child I was being abused by my baby father. He used to open the car door and drive fast and try to throw me out. I suffered all type of abuse. I got shot when I was 17 with a pistol. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We sit here and we try to do like trauma, like comparison. Like if my trauma is bigger than yours, that shit. I get it, baby, but that's still not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Your situation is not my situation. What I'm saying is because of my trauma, I have a lot of emotions behind. That's a projection, baby. Here's something. And it's not a projection because what you're that is what that's called. Look at it as excuse. I got a degree in psychology, beloved. I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm not using it as excuse. It's just something that I dealt with. So when I see it or when I hear it, it opens up old wounds. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like a wound that has been healed, and then as soon as you fall in the same wound, it reopens. Do you understand what I'm saying? Correct. That's not
You didn't physically see it, though. You didn't physically see it. That's the thing that don't make any sense.
That is. That's when you have something in your life that has happened to you, and something else happens that's not your story that you can identify with. You project your situation, your feelings into the next situation. Beloved, that is directly called projection. I don't know what to tell you, but look that up. You to handle the situation in a different manner then. Because if you keep on handling the situation in the same manner, then for generations, you're going to have a generational curse. That's why I stopped a generational curse. When I stopped and thought about it, I will not hit my children with a belt. I will not hit my children with a belt. So guess what? I stopped the generational curse.
Well, that's your parenting style. You can't put up for her parenting style. That's just like we all do things different every day. If God made all of us the same, this world will be one born ass place. Maybe you should put down a bottle and pick up a blunt. That might be a good idea for you.
Pick up the Bible. Fuck that. We all need to pick up the fucking Bible.
That's it.
If everybody is the same, it will be boring. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everybody has dealt with something. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, say for instance, if your uncle sexually molested you, would you want your child around that same uncle? I doubt that you would do that because you know what you suffered from.
But what do that have to do with Samiya?
I was about to say, I'm not talking about Samiya. I'm not talking about Samiya. For an example.
We're not turning this
talking about Samiya. I said for an example. For an example. I said for an example, young lady.
But that's the whole point. When you want empathy, and baby, we give it to you. We all been through things as children.
Yeah.
We all know.
Okay, I get that, but what I'm saying is you guys
make her situation good. You can't change the dynamic of the situation.
You guys act like, okay, but you act like because I've been through something, I'm wrong for speaking on it. Like,
we didn't say that.
Nobody said that.
Girl, put that bottle down. Put it down now. Put it down right now.
Hold on. Wait a minute. It's 7:53. No, it's 7:53 in the morning. Okay? Ain't no bottle, baby. It's too early for that. Stop playing.
That's crazy. That don't have nothing to do with that girl.
I have emotional, not issues, but I'm very emotional when it comes to certain things.
Let me ask you a question.
I will cry at a drop of a dime. I will cry at a drop of a dime if I see a kitten or a dog in the middle of the street dead. Okay, that's how emotional.
So this is who then. So did you end up live after Samiya got beat? When Samiya got a beating, did you get off the live or did you continue to watch?
I wasn't on the live.
Girl,
Samiya nobody physically seen it, so they can't say she got it. They know nobody never seen it.
What I'm saying is that after I heard her screaming, I start crying, okay?
And that shit still didn't have nothing to do with y'all. That shit
I started crying. And it opened up a lot of trauma that I had suffered. That's what I said. I didn't say anything wrong. I said that it hurt me as a person.
You got healing to do, baby. You still got some
That's what I said.
Lovely Kate, thank you for responding back, girl.
It hurt me deeply in my heart.
Your mother.
I know most of y'all ain't got no hearts, but I have one.
Oh my God. Are you a mother?
Y'all believe
I have 4 kids. I have four grown adults. I have 4 grown adults. My daughter is at medical assistant school right now. I just paid for her medical assistant school. She just went to medical assistant school right now.
So let me tell you, when your kids were younger, how did you discipline?
I just told you I used to pinch their ear. That's how I used to make them stand in the corner.
You can be triggered by that.
That's not abuse.
Yes, I'm not good. You can't determine abuse. You can't determine someone's trauma.
That's absolutely traumatic. Corporal punishment. That is not considered as corporal punishment.
And so is a house whooping. So is a house whooping.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
You said that there was abuse to them.
Okay, well, it was abuse to them, but they're all in college doing good.
That's not going to grow up and be the next fucking president.
They
crazy
cars. They even have cars that are 2017.
You're out here comparing your life to this. Your life is not this situation, boo. That's not this.
What are you talking about?
You're not comparing your life to Angelic.
But you steadily making the point that we making though. Like, we're not motherfuckers is all right, bro. Samiya was chilling after that, bro. Like, that's you making the point.
She said herself she was cool.
I'm not even talking about Samiya at this point.
Okay,
I'm not. I'm talking about what it triggered inside of me. That's what I'm talking about.
That's your okay. You need to talk to a counselor about that shit. You need to talk to a counselor about that.
Create a narrative. Y'all trying to create a narrative that I'm talking about Samiya. Like, come on now. Y'all grown women, y'all need to correlate that with somebody's trauma, not talking about Samiya.
No, we all got trauma. We all got trauma.
Educated if you don't get it. How you educated
if you don't get that? We all have trauma, but we're not responsible for your trauma. We're not gonna live our life based on your trauma. That's not how that works.
Maybe it's a lot of educated motherfuckers that
That's not how that works.
It's a lot of educated folks.
Miss
Big Jewel.
You said, hold on, Miss Jewel. You said that you are a psychologist, correct?
Bachelor's degree in psychology from Washington State University. Yes.
Right. So if you are a psychologist, you speak to your patients in this manner?
I'm not a psychologist because I wouldn't put up with, first of all, I wouldn't run circles with you. You real life have shit that you need to work out. It don't have nothing to do with my psychology. You see how you're trying to project once again? We're talking about what you're triggered by. I'm not triggered by no kid getting their ass whooped. You hear me? Because I've dealt with my own shit. I've been raped and molested. Let me speak. Hold on. Let me speak. I've been through all what you're speaking of. And I still can stand on 2 feet and not I'm not projecting my situation onto Samiya. Like I'm happy by my daddy. And it doesn't bother me.
You're trying to compare.
It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
You're trying to compare me with you.
Like, no, I'm not. You're trying to compare Samiya to you.
It sounded like she needed somebody to talk to, Lady K.
You need a counselor.
We're not
You need a counselor.
We're not the same.
If you want to talk to me, you can come to my life.
Who said that? Was it information that we were all the same? The world will be boring. Who said we were all the same? The world will be boring.
And that's absolutely
exactly. Yes. Nikki said that. So guess what? If we were all the same, the world would be boring.
You've been talking this whole time. Be quiet. When all this happened, did you go on other panels and did you downplay Angelic?
Did I downplay Angelic? No, I told the truth. I said, and I'm a question for what I said. I said, you know what? At this point, you asked me a question. Let me answer, please. Thank you. So no, it was not a bashing. It was the truth. I am.
It sounds to me like you really just
hold on, but you asked me a question and you're not letting me answer the question. I am fearful. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Not what I was saying. I'm fearful for her mental state. That's what I said. I said I'm fearful that this will take her into a mental hospital because there's too much to handle. Okay, she's just like the babies. Okay, that's post-traumatic syndrome as well as any underlying condition that she may have. I am fearful that this will take her over the edge. That's what I said.
Okay, so instead of sitting on the ops page talking about her, did you go to her and did you try to speak to her?
She want to go to Nick quick.
She knows what I've done. She knows what I've done. She knows what I've done. She knows what I've done.
But if you, and even if you did that, I don't know what you've done because I didn't ask her.
I got
Wait a minute.
It doesn't matter what you say. It does, because you don't know my heart. You can speculate anything you want to, but you don't know my heart, baby. You don't know my heart.
Talk about
you don't know my heart. It don't matter. You can say whatever you want to say, but you don't know my heart, sweetheart.
Now, we not even trying to figure it out. It's fucked up.
She's still trying to figure out her heart, y'all.
I'm not going to go in on you.
She's still trying to figure it out.
What I will say is that trauma is real. Trauma is real, and we go through it every day. And I felt like because of the trauma that she suffered, she will go over the edge. And I fear for her in that manner. That's what I said.
We change your name.
Don't nobody care about the motherfucker that's on Charlie's lap. That's not her sister. That's not her
Charlie not making no comments. lady. I wasn't on her live, his live making no comments, so you got me messed up with somebody else.
Somebody on
You don't listen to what I'm saying, see? Now you about to get cussed out because you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Can somebody else talk, Kay?
Shit.
I said that
She's triggered. Let her get it out, y'all. Let her get it out. You don't know my heart, lady. You don't know my heart, lady. Okay? You don't know my heart, lady. You don't know my heart, lady. I need to go. So please don't speak on me and my Angelic, because you don't know my heart, lady. You don't know my heart. I have even offered for her to come to California. I told her I'd pay for a plane ticket for her to come to California and get a piece of mind. So you don't know my heart, lady. You don't know my heart, lady. You don't know my heart, lady.
Okay, so this is the problem with the so-called black community. We are not here to bash anyone. Okay, I just got off the phone with CPS. They said that because I was waiting on when they were going to mediate and see what's going on with the house. She did call to ask me, was there any water or something like that, or some hot water? So I said yes, there's hot water, there's heat. And so she said that Friday we're going to meet in person and we're going to go over everything that needs to be discussed moving forward. She said that she can't tell me what to do, but she said that if it was her suggestion, and she can't listen to anything, that I should get on the app when the kids are not around, just because the app is so determined to try to get them taken away from me. So she said if it was her suggestion, don't even go on that when the kids are around and stuff like that, because obviously the people, she said they keep on calling and stuff like that. And so I told her, yeah, I take your advice. As you guys have been seeing, I haven't really been putting my kids on here since we've been here because of no heat. And I told her that I plan to only show them when we're eating dinner or when we're playing games or we're outside having a event and stuff like that. I showed her, she asked me about was Jeremiah having a hard time taking his medicine, and I told her, like, no, at first he spit it out, so I make sure he put his tongue back and make sure he take his medication, and I told her that I'm working on trying to get him to school. She said that she wanted my counseling that I have today at 2 o'clock. She wrote her number, Ms. Norris, and I know Ms. Norris is definitely going to back me because she knows that I've been working very hard to be better with my kids, with my parenting. And she said, like, where did I get the number from? I said, y'all gave it to me. Y'all suggested like some numbers I can call to get counseling. So I took y'all advice, you know. And so she said, yeah, give her my number and have her reach out to me to kind of get the process going quicker. And I'm thinking in my head, what process are you talking about? So I think that they were already, Friday was coming up, they were already going to suggest that I get some parenting classes and that I get, you know what I'm saying, different classes and stuff like that. And so before, like I told y'all, I'm very smart, people think I'm dumb. But so before Friday get here, and I'm about to actually get off of here, it's 11:05, about 11:30 I have to get off here, so I have to do some calls and make some errands and stuff like that. So before they even suggest anything, I want to make sure by Friday I'm enrolled in school. The twins are already in process to get in daycare, so they can't sit up here and say, I get my break because I'm going to be at school and they're going to be in daycare. So I'm only going to have them from the weekend and all of that. As far as Cooper, she never mentioned him, but like I told him and like I told you guys, and I'm going to tell her Friday, hopefully they can petition him in the courts to get Matthew every weekend moving forward, because I feel like he acts like he want to be more involved. Let's let him be more involved, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to take him from him. and I want him to be more involved, as long as he's not doing, anything traumatic around her, which I don't think he is. That's what I desire. She asked me about Patrick, what was I going to do with Patrick, and I told her that me and the children has discussed it, that he can't come back around us until he have counseling sessions and or rehab. And so he's not around the facility, he's not in my facility, and he's not allowed to be around my kids until he get that situated. So that is the update with that. So there's nothing in writing right now. There's nothing solely in writing. These are all suggestions. And they kind of want to see what I want to do myself without any type of enforcement. What do I want to do myself without anything being enforced? And so I told them, like, yeah, this is what I want. I want to receive the help because it's not easy. And I feel like if there's an outlet that's out there and resources that can actually help me with my situation, that's good. Because you guys have been sending CAs, I can definitely today, that's something I gotta get off of here, go ahead and go on the app. I gotta reach out to my DLO. Go on the app and go ahead and get all of the kids YMCA memberships for the year, and so they can see that they're going to have like outlets outside of the house. So like when they come home from school, I can take them to go play some basketball. So like I said, I want to make sure that when I go there and meet with them Friday, they have a list of things that I have already in my own time, before anything is enforced, have done. So what else can they say? I'm actually going to put myself in anger management classes as well. So anything, this is what the court's saying. People think I'm dumb. This is what the court's going to want to say. They're going to say, and they might say anger management. They may say counseling. They may say go back to school. They may say that. So because it may be a possibility that they may say that, I'm going to make sure I beat them at their punch and go do it, because at the end of the day, that is what I want to do. It's not because they want to try to make me or not. It's because this would need to be done. Shoot, honestly. And so, yeah, you guys are definitely doing your big one with helping me organize my life. Because I always came out here and said I need help and I need some advice. So that's that. But we're gonna let Keita Man. That's your hold on. That was your daily update. Okay. We're going to let the Keita Man speak for a second before you guys start talking.
Your ID and social security number. She get a copy of that. What is that? You spraying something? I'm spraying nothing. I smell perfume. What time is it out? Come over here. Can you just go over and smell? It smells good.
Key, can you hear me, Key? Okay, yeah, we can talk. You wanted to say something?
I mean, I don't even know what to say now. Like, I feel like if I say something about the situation that just happened a while ago, I'm gonna be like, I feel like it ain't got old. Because what just happened with Lovely K, like, I do feel like that was like, they about jumped her. Like, I understand, like, they might not agree with what she said, but for me being like standing from a logical standpoint, I do understand what she was saying. Her feelings might just came out too strong. But I do agree with what she was saying. And I don't feel like we, just because we agree we have different, views on what happened, I don't feel like it should be, in an arguing standpoint. That's all I'm going to say. I don't agree with what was done. I don't agree at all. I personally have never been abused by my family. I ain't gonna say abused. I'm not gonna use that word. My daddy has never abused me. He disciplined me, but he never it was never he finna go get a belt and whip me. So my mama always told me that. So that's the way I go by stuff. If it comes to my daughter, I don't want no man. I don't care
who he is, father, biological, been around since birth, he's not touching her. I feel like that's more of a, I feel like it's more physical than discipline, because men are stronger than women, and especially a younger child. So that's how I feel about it. Now, I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody saying, oh, well, it's best that he's around. Patrick has not been around. I'm trying to see where they get that from. Like, yes, I understand he's trying. I'm not going to knock a black man, especially a black man trying to be a father. I'm not going to knock that. But I can only go by what I see. And you said you've been dealing with him for many years. It didn't take me a month to see who Patrick really was. Just by me viewing what I seen. That's not a father to me. So I don't give a fuck who he is. Just because he's a man doesn't mean he deserves authority. He's gonna have to show me who the fuck he really is before he gets to say any fucking thing about my daughter, especially. Now, that's your household. I feel like he should have became accustomed and talked to you about how to discipline her. I don't feel like he should have came in there and just started making up rules. Oh, this gonna be this gonna be that. No, you don't do that. He ain't gonna fuck around. That's a stranger. I don't care if she did come out his nutsack. What the fuck did that mean? Like, he ain't took care of that man. And what he did, I disagree. And I think I was asleep with the live playing. But I did wake up when I heard her yelling. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? So when I heard him, I'm like, I heard the licks. I didn't see it. But I was like, oh, somebody gonna whip it. But what made me like tune in is when I heard him curse at her. Men, fathers don't curse at their daughters. They are not bitches in their eyes. That's not a fucking father. And I'm sorry if I'm not really upset right now. But I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm not upset. I ain't yelling at nobody, but this shit hits me like, I care about kids. That shit hit me hard. And I don't care who agrees or disagrees with me, but I'm just speaking up, just like I speak anywhere else. That was fucked up. And I'm not gonna sit here and bash you. I'm not gonna do all of that, but I do feel like, he can work on some things. I'm not taking that away from him, but right now, from what I've seen, he had no right to do what he did. And that's all I'm saying. And that's it. That's me personally. So when they were saying, like, y'all must never got a whooping, everybody mentioned their mama whooping their ass, or their grandma. I didn't hear nobody really say, like, oh, my daddy came in and he tore my ass up and he called me a bitch and he said, fuck you. I didn't hear nobody say that. But it was like the fact that y'all can sit here and I can't defend Patrick. I ain't seen shit to defend. I do like, I like the fact that he's trying to get help. I'm not gonna knock that. But what I've seen, that's not a fucking father. And I can't call it it. And that's all I'm saying. Now, I did agree with Love because I know we done had all the differences, but that's not, the real is real. And I can't sit here and go against you because, we done had our differences. I understand what you were saying. I fully understand what you were saying. And the other females that was talking, I'm not gonna sit here and say y'all was wrong, but it's just like, y'all was asking her a lot of questions. So I want to ask y'all a question. Did y'all daddy go and whoop y'all ass and call y'all out y'all name? Did he do that? No, my daddy ain't never. It's not about him calling us. I don't want to go to it's not about. I just want to ask the question because y'all just did her like that. So I want to answer that question. Did he ever call y'all out your name, call y'all bitches, say fuck you, and beat y'all ass?
I got a whooping from both parents. I don't disagree with nothing.
How did you feel about it though?
How I felt about it, I felt very indifferent about how, like I said, when I was 13, when they get a whooping. When I was 13, I was thought somebody was supporting me. That was my point. When I was 13, I thought the whole house was against me. The whole house.
Yeah, my point saying all that is it didn't break me, bro. I'm not about because my dad whooped my ass. I'm not gonna sit here and be triggered every time I see somebody. I see a lot of stuff.
Because you're older now. I'm speaking from a 13-year-old standpoint. Put yourself there when you were 13.
Correct. When I was 13, it hurt my feelings. But at 13, I was wrong. At 13, I did something to get my ass whooped. We're not about to fight past that part either.
So
So why did he have to go to the extension of calling you a bitch? Why he didn't? He didn't. That's not my
Y'all don't argue because that's not,
I can't change that.
because everybody talking over each other. Y'all, I think everybody
Can I say something? This is lovely, Kay. I just want to say one thing to Angelic. I ain't worried about what y'all got to say. Thank you, Keita Man, because, you know, that was heartfelt, and no, I don't have no problem with you. You good in my book. But to Angelic, everybody keeps saying I was bashing you. I was not bashing you, love. I just fear for the mental state because of the trauma and things that's going on with inside of your household. Not saying anything bad about it, but it's a lot of shit going on that could crack you, that could mentally, crack you. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I was not talking about you. I was just fearing that I didn't want that to break you down, baby. And it hasn't. You're a very strong young lady. And I thank God for you. And no, I was not bashing you, and I would never do that. You know, my heart is too good for that, baby.
Yeah, I think everybody just got carried away and maybe everybody misunderstood in what their point is.
No, I understand that. I think it's too invested. Some people just too invested.
I agree.
I have a very good heart. I have a very good heart. My heart is so good. My heart is so good. My heart is so pure.
Hold on, pause the show. That lady that's on Charlie's Live, I never seen her in my life. I don't even know who that lady is. So we're gonna go with that. And I'm not even gonna go on Charlie Live never again, but I wish that I could go over there and tell that lady and ask her who my mama is, who my cousin is, what's my daughter's name, my children's name. Like I don't even know that girl. I don't even know her. She's up there and getting paid for clout. So I'm just letting you know, people are going to continue to do that. That's just saying that he's just trying to find anybody off the streets. We're going to say that they know me just because I don't even know her. Even if we are Facebook friends, I've never seen her before. I don't know if she's a part of Stephanie's. They said, I don't know, but Stephanie is my, everybody knew that. It's public information at this point. But Stephanie is my daddy's wife. And they've been together for like years. Going on I don't know, 25 years. And even at any family function that I went over Stephanie's family's house, I never seen that girl. I don't even know who she is. So I wanted to say that. And as far as the mom response to Keita Man, I respect that you are here to give your opinion. And the backstory of me and Patrick has been around on and off for 13 years. He had to be around somehow. I got maybe 6-7 pregnancies out of him that I aborted. So he was definitely in and out of her life. And she had been over his family house, and you know what I'm saying, his family knows Samiya and all that other stuff. Do I feel like he was whipping her out of the right way? I feel like he was doing it off of what he thought was right. And when I felt like it got too much and she just needed to end, I intervened and I ended it. So do I feel like he have a right to whip her? Yes, as his father, as her father, yes. Do I agree the way that he handled it? No, I feel like he needs training on how to discipline a child. And that's my remarks on that. I don't agree the way he handled it. Because I would never call my daughter a bitch. When I said that I called my daughter ugly, she didn't hear it. But okay, so when I be telling my son, listen to your ugly ass down, getting on my goddamn nerves. Why you over here bouncing on my grandma's couch? Or some shit like that. But I don't mean intentionally to be like, oh, Samiya, you just ugly, girl. You just, like, that's never happened. And I never called my daughter no B-word, and I never said fuck her, ever did that. So him doing that is definitely out of order. Monique, I don't even know the girl. I don't know the girl. I feel like he was angry off of the way that she was responding to him. And she didn't get a beating, because the beating would be bruises all over her face, all over her body. She got chastised, fully clothed, with no marks. But I don't agree with it at all. I'm not gonna sit up here and take up for Patrick. That's why the fuck he not around me and my kids right now. And he's not going to be around until he showed me evidence of at least 30 to 60 days in rehab. I don't give a fuck if he do get counseling. If he don't do that rehab, he can't come around us. And that was my daughter's, that was her, that's what she wanted. So I'm not gonna sit up here and protect Patrick. Fuck Patrick. I keep on talking about Patrick. Fuck him. I'm working about my kids right now. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I got a motherfucking meeting Friday. Okay, fuck that nigga. And if CBS has something to know, Patrick Garrett held the fuck no. Anything right now that's gonna risk me losing my kids, the nigga gotta go. Fuck him. At that point. Okay? I want to say that. Cause I'm not choosing a nigga over my fucking kids. Shit. That's real lucky. Period. I mean, that still has yes, I'm sure that I'm not having but there is a thing that happens bad about as far as making me whatever this is. I don't know. But I'm not invested.
Monique, she don't know Monique. She just said that. I don't know. Y'all crazy. Damn, they keep on saying that shit. Keep pulling. Honey, they quit talking about that motherfucking Monique. She don't know her.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I just want to say to you, and to all of you, Black and I mean that. So I'm gonna put my and I'm really because I really want to see you win. I want to see you win on this bitch, period. These motherfuckers what they want. They want to see you down, and they you continue to rise because that's what's in the fucking conference. You hear me? I mean,
yeah, I'm not. I'm not advocating for Patrick, although that is my children's father. He is present. I feel like he's trying. What we gonna do? He's a drunk to me. He wasn't on cue when the incident happened, but I feel like and I feel like he do other things that I don't like. So at this point, fuck him. It's not no, at this point, they haven't even made no suggestion that he couldn't be. Well, they said they suggest that he shouldn't be around, but it's not a court order. It's not a court order. It's nothing in the fucking white or blue right now. It's just a suggestion. So when it comes to me, fuck him. Until he get his shit together because it's about me and my kids right now. And if it's
Just keep it like, right, that's a good start. Just keep it like, keep it together.
my kids over here,
He said he wasn't there. Shut your ass. This started out. Somebody said that he might be there. This started out with somebody said that he might be there. He ain't there.
my mom's house. He's not even alive.
They crazy.
wrong thing.
Okay, sure.
They too embarrassed.
Oh my God, in the morning.
That is the first time that is the first time that he ever put his hands on somebody. And out of 13 years of her life, somebody probably got on whipped it like maybe 5 times. So somebody not used to she was actually over dramatic. She did say that already. Do I think that he was wrong? Hell, but yeah, I think that him was different. But she did her attitude. Maybe I need to look her. You know what I'm saying?
Be on your breath.
But she didn't. That's her. I'm
down there is not the same thing as okay.
Do I honestly, just to answer the question,
He's speaking from a standard standpoint. Like, she's speaking from standard.
be telling him to turn this thing off, but he don't listen.
Anybody? Oh, you ready to go to Chicago? Where you at? I'm in Georgia. Get your ass down. Alright. You ass ain't pull up one level trying to fight me. No, you talking about me. You ain't know that.
Hey, what's up, 21?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, yo, I'll cash out you $50 right now if you can tell me how many bumps I got on my ass.
Fine. Did I get it wrong?
Hey, what's up, 21?